We can make moves if you just trust and talk about it if you feeling it. Plus, she from the hood and she rolling the clutch. She do it good, ain't no way I could rush or talk about it.
Talk about it with Gatica. We are here live and direct, Studio Square recordings. Look who I got here.
It's your boy, man, Seec, man, the ugliest
Seec
nigga in Queens,
is
man.
in the building, ladies and gentlemen.
Building, let's go.
I'm so mad that you call yourself that, though. Why you call yourself that? You're not the ugliest nigga in Queens. I see some ugly ass niggas in Queens. Let me tell you.
I'm gonna have to give the source again. I gotta explain this. You see what it did to you? Mm-hmm. It made you ask me that question.
It did.
That's what it does.
Okay, fine.
That's
so
exactly
he just want to hear
does.
that he's not the ugliest nigga
That's
in Queens. That's really
man.
what it is.
It's called reverse psychology, man.
Well, I love it. Thank you for coming by the studio. I want to let you know he is the first artist we have in this studio
We cross the legs together
at Studio Square. You see the vibes. We new and improved over here.
This is beautiful.
And I'm happy you came by. I know we've been meaning to do this for some time now.
I'm with a production girl.
Hey, production girl.
I was watching. I saw you in V Henny.
Yes.
Yeah. I love V Henny. She's so dope.
She is.
V Henny's very, very dope. She did a lot of things for me, a lot of shows. So I love V Henny. Shout out to V Henny.
I had to bring her by because she's another one who, I'm very big on giving people like acclimates when they deserve it, and being consistent in this industry is very hard because it's easy to be, saying the shows, it looks cool, everybody's lit, we getting drunk, but like to follow up with another show, to keep selling tickets, keep bringing crowds out. And let me tell you, this guy is bringing the crowds out.
I'm doing it for the town.
Listen,
Queens.
I seen him with the girls. The girls is bringing him with the...
You saw me crowd surfing?
Crowd surfing.
Yo, listen, a lot of artists can't front. They can't crowd surf. I haven't seen that many artists local. I'm not throwing any shade at anybody.
Yeah, no.
But
talking shit. This is what you're here for.
A lot of niggas don't be crowd surfing, man. And I got friends. That's what it is. You gotta have real friends and real supporters. So shout out to the FOH crew for always supporting me and I'm gonna talk my shit. Yeah.
Do it. That's what you here for.
These niggas ain't crowd surfing like your buddy. These niggas ain't crowd surfing like me, man. They can't. They don't have even enough supporters. Okay. For them to even crowd surf.
Talk about it.
Nah, but I kicked a couple of bitches in the head though when I did that. I ain't want to say bitches, but I'm sorry. But a couple of females got kicked in the face, and I apologize. Thank y'all for not suing me or nothing,
Listen, but they still loved you because then he followed up with the video of the girls like legendary artist moves. Like, yo, we in pandemic, and he still got girls talking about like that. So kudos.
Kudos to Nina, man. That's Nina. She be stalking me, man.
Okay, you gotta have your stalker/supporters.
You gotta have your stalker/supporters. You're right.
Well, I had to bring him on the show. He's been making noise in these streets. He's been performance after performance. The music is fire. And I didn't botch his name. His name is Seec. And you know what I'm saying?
Yo, listen, please.
What it stands for? Talk about it.
Okay, it's actually an acronym.
Right,
It stands for S.E.E.C. stands for stacking everything, especially cash.
Hey.
Exactly.
Why? Because Queens get the money.
There you go. Look, she already knows. Queens gets the money. And please stop mispronouncing my name. Stop saying Seec. It's Seec. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why it's so hard, but it's Seec. Right?
He's an artist. He's actually really funny too. Your content is great.
Thank you. I try very hard because, growing up, most of these artists always, they act like they want to be hard 24/7. Like, niggas wake up gangster, go to sleep gangster. Like, I'm a funny person. And I learned a lot from Dipset. Because if you remember those videos, they used to just be funny.
Yeah, pranking.
And that's what I'm about. I'm a funny person, so I like to show that in my music. And I like people to get to know me. Like, it's not like you can't come next to me. You could talk to me. You know what I'm saying? A lot of artists don't even want to talk to people. You could come talk to me. We could smoke. We could chill. We could have fun. That's what I'm about. Positivity and just keeping it moving.
I remember the one video you did with Sammy. I think like you guys, it was like he had like 4 girls and he's like, yeah, I'm an artist now. Yeah, I can't get that. So that's really funny. Shouts to her. She's really funny too.
Yeah. Shout out to her, man. It's been a long ride, man. We've been going hard. We've been promoting. The FOH crew just been pushing, and we just outside. I mean, I give it a lot of respect to my crew because without them, I wouldn't even be here. You know,
See,
so
that's the type of shit I like. I like it when people give credit where it's due, and you
so
don't.
my man Five Burrows. I know you see Duct Tape Burrows. He's out there getting duct tape.
Wait, he's the one that was talking mad shit and fluffs live just now.
Yes.
So that was just jokes.
No, yeah, that's jokes.
Oh, okay. Because as an outsider looking in, it looked like it was like hate for real. So I'm hold on.
That's my brother Five Burrows. We actually after this, I have the Five and Seek show tonight. We do our own podcast.
Okay.
So maybe one day you could come on
I
my
would love
podcast.
to come
You know, so we can cross promote.
Of
But that's my brother, man. Shout out to the FOH crew. Shout out to my brother Streets, man. We going hard out here in the streets, man.
All right.
Hard in the streets.
Well, let's get it. Let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about your music. When did this start for you?
I've been doing music for a very long time. Like I just always been nice with the words. I was that kid in school that used to write poems to the girls.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it just always was good with words, and I always used to be on the block like 13, 14 spitting and just battling niggas on the corner. But I took it serious more these past couple of years because, you know, life, and I had my son. So,
okay,
you know how life goes. And
how old is your son?
My son is 14 years old.
Oh, wow, okay,
yeah. I'm a daddy.
Okay.
So he's 14 years old. He's bigger than me.
Okay.
Actually, I'm scared of him now.
So what is that like, you know, with your music and being a dad?
It's kind of tough because in the beginning I didn't really want my son to see everything that I do.
Right.
But at the end he's gonna see it, and he knows that his father's crazy, so he loves it. Yeah, he loves it. He loves that his father's crazy. So at the end of the day, I everything's for him too.
Yes.
Everything's for him. So Anthony, I love you.
Oh.
Hopefully you're watching this.
Of course he's watching this. Everybody watches this. Hello. I'm also a mommy, so I understand. Mine are a little bit smaller, so. And I have girls, so that's why for me it's like balancing too. It's hard because
it's not easy with the girls, man.
This industry, you have to play you have to choose what lane you're gonna be in, right? So as a DJ, as a host, like you see the girls who are making it are the girls who are sexy.
Yes.
You know, who show off the goods and stuff. Those are the girls making the real money. And but I am a mom, and I don't want anyone to. Like, I basically try to do that fine line of, like, sexy but classy and not, like, you know what I'm saying, trashy.
No, of course. Yeah, it's hard with the girls. It's very, very hard with the girls because you gotta be on them, especially these days. It's tough. This ain't back in the day, you know?
I heard my daughter say something the other day, and I was like, yeah? Like that? Your father hear you talk like that? And then she switched up real quick, So yeah, I'm not looking forward to having a teenager like you. But okay, so your music, you've been doing this for a while. It seems like you're really getting acclimated to where you're getting comfortable.
Yes.
So who is it that you're speaking to with your music?
Really just the people. Because I do a lot of music. I do a lot of shit about relationships. People only heard FOH and other songs that I've had because I haven't put out mad stuff, but I got a lot of shit in the clip. And the niggas that know me know that I get real deep when I talk about music. So I write a lot about relationships, about life. So I really like to speak about the people because most of my music is what I've been through. Mm-hmm. I don't like to talk a lot of like fake shit. You're not going to see me talk too much about shooting niggas down. I got a gun. Because I don't do that.
Right.
I'll be honest. That's not what I'm out here for. I'm out here just having a good time, living my life and just having fun. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to sit there and talk about stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm saying something happened, shit could go down.
Right.
But I'm not gonna sit here and promote that because that's not what I'm doing everything. You know what I'm saying? So I just like to talk to the people and to the kids to know that anybody is possible to make it. Like we all came from the bottom and we all want to get to the top and we could get there. You know.
Consistency, work. I know you said you have some songs out. Where can people find your music?
You could go on any streaming platform. I'm on everything. Right now I have my FOH single, which has been moving through the streets. I perform it everywhere. I've been, I opened up for J.I. I opened up for Fresher. I opened up for Dave East, Dusty Locane, Seec Luch. Who else was there that Jim Jones, Steph Lover actually pulled me out after the show, showed me some love. And that was dope too, because Steph Lover, I remember hearing her voice on the radio.
Of course.
And she called my phone the next day, and when I heard her voice, it felt like
and she
a
doesn't
kid.
play. Like, she's not one to gas if she doesn't truly believe in it.
Yes.
And she keeps it fucking real.
Nah, she's dope, yo. She showed me love, and like I said, she called me the next day, and I was surprised because I felt like I was on the radio because you know that voice.
Yeah.
You know, we grew up listening to that voice. So when I heard her, I'm like, am I on the radio, son? But it was just so dope hearing her voice and her saying that she fucks with my music and shit like that. So yeah, I'm outside performing everywhere I can. You know, it's tough, you know, because I want to do every performance. But I can't get everybody out all the time.
Of course not.
Niggas sometimes want me to get 60, 70 people out
And
all the
it's
time.
like,
I
okay.
can't do it every time.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
people got lives, and you know, so I gotta be
Yeah.
I gotta be selective with my shows now because in the beginning I was just doing everything.
Right.
I just wanted to be outside, and
Same.
is that I love the mic.
Yeah.
Like last week, I went to somebody else's performance, and they was on the mic, and inside I'm like, damn, I want to get on the mic. Like the itch is there, and I was like, I couldn't. I even asked the guy, yo, I can get on after this? He was like, nah, we can't. It's like, damn, I wanted to get on this shit because I look at the room, and I'm very competitive. Not that like I'm trying to kill my own friends or shit like that, but it's like basketball. I used to play ball when I was young, so I'm very competitive. So like, if my friends was on the court with me, I don't give a fuck if you my friend and I'm a bust your ass.
Frenemies.
Yeah, I'm a bust your ass.
No more friends.
I'm a bust your ass on that court, and then after that we could get we'll go get some chips, a quarter water, and chill. We best friends.
Yeah.
So when I'm on stage, I look at everybody like food, and I look at the crowd like food. Like yeah, I'm gonna eat. So I love that shit. That's one thing about me. Whether it's 2 people in the crowd or 200, I'm gonna perform the same way every time and leave like my sweat right on the floor. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like it's
it.
my last time.
When is your next big performance
My
coming
next
up?
big performance coming up is January 8th with Dan Creeps, hosted by 5 Boroughs.
Hey.
That's going to be in Brooklyn. You could go to my page on Instagram, SEEC_BABY. Then click the link in the bio. That's the Eventbrite. And come party with us. You coming?
I'm gonna come
Put you
through.
on the spot, huh?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Why not? Shit,
you
someone come
coming?
pick me up.
Yo,
I'm gonna take a ride from me. You know?
Bet. No, we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna be smoking some weed. It's gonna be a car show. The Have a Good Night crew's gonna be there. Ken Stars will be there.
Okay.
So it's gonna be dope. The FOH
Yo, I was in
crew.
his live yesterday. Why is he's
Did you see me on there?
I did see you.
Yo, buddy.
And I was like, I did see you. And the thing with Ken Star, yo, like I've been wanting to hop in the live, but I'm
Is it you don't
so
know-
sensitive.
Nah.
Nah, don't. And then I'm gonna be like, I don't like getting played. I'm a Pisces.
Yeah.
I'm very fucking sensitive.
You know what
so
I
it's
hate
like
about
when niggas
Ken?
good night me, yo, I dead ass cut a dude off one time because I told him how I don't like to have a good, don't fucking good night mommy. Nigga said have a good night, hung up on me. I dead ass cut him off for like 5 days. I was like, you gotta
man.
think about that one.
You know what? You know why I hate Ken Stars right now? Because I had posted a picture and I was eating some food. And it had pause. It had a lot of meat in it, right? Wait, and it had cut up hot dogs in it.
Okay.
So
Glizzy.
he hit me up and he said, "Yo, fam, I see cut up glizzies in there." And I'm like, "Yo, I can't stand him, son. And nothing passes him. I can't get nothing past this guy."
I mean, you can't get nothing past me either. You heard earlier. Like, I am the queen of that's what he said, that's what he did, that's what he wanna do. So, you know what I'm saying? So maybe one day I'm gonna stop being such a pussy and maybe hop on Ken Stars Live one of these days and
you
try
just
to talk my
gotta,
shit.
you know he's gonna say something.
Yeah, of course.
You gotta be ready for it, you know. I honestly, I didn't even know what he said about me because the volume had went down. I know he said something about me smoking Reggie's.
Yes, he did. That was exactly what he said.
That's what it was, right?
It was
Okay.
like, oh yeah, that's exactly what he
He
said.
couldn't do anything else. I already say I'm the ugliest thing in Queens. So what you gonna say?
You can't say nothing. You are, yeah.
It's like the 8 Mile effect. You know how Eminem already said all this shit bad about
It's like, go
himself.
ahead, say something.
Now what you gonna say now? Like I already told y'all niggas I'm the ugliest nigga. So you can't even. Yeah, I win. Ha.
Well, I really appreciate you coming by. I know you got the big event coming up January 8th.
Yes.
You have your music that's on all streaming platforms, YouTube, Spotify.
I'm about to drop Big Moves. Big Moves is coming up.
Big
Moves
Moves
is my next single that I'm gonna do. And I have 2 videos in my head that I want to do. One's called A Story of Lost Love, which is some deep shit that people are not even used to like hearing, which I'll let you hear after.
Okay.
And I have Big Moves. That's another video I want to do. So I got 2 videos that I really want to work on.
And you have your production team?
Yes. Shout out to 40 Films. I got a bunch of people, but 40 is my guy, man. I love 40. So shout out to 40 Films, man. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm here every week, Saturday, latinomix.com. We're here live at Studio Square Recordings. Any messages you got for the peoples before we get out of here?
Let me give some shout outs. I want to give a shout out to my guys in Bushwick. Shout out to Bushwick. Shout out to Ridgewood, my hometown. The Soil Rises, my man Mel. Shout out Fluff Jones. Hey. I want to give a big shout out to my man BGE Dev, who's about to get well and get soon, come back and just kill shit. I'm waiting for you. G Smooth. Or MJ Lee, all the BGE. Shout out my man Buddy. I got mad shout outs, so you're gonna be here for a minute.
Yeah, it's great.
Shout out my man Cute Streets, the FOH crew. Who else I gotta give shout outs to? Shout out to Fluff, man. Shout out to my brother Fluff.
Tell Fluff what up. Like,
shout out to
you know
Fluff.
what I'm saying? He got my digits, but he never called me. You know
Flea,
what I'm saying?
so you fucking up, Fluff. You fucking
like,
up. You should have just came up with me. Could have came up with me.
You know what I'm saying?
Flea Kevel, the Soil Rises, my man Cream, doing it big in Queens. FBOF, my man Mo from Philly, he's doing it big. V Henny, 5 boroughs, and you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's working. Everybody around me is working. Shout out to the Good Night crew. Have a good night crew. Black Rose, Mark Rain, Green Season, and Ken Stars. They doing their thing. Like, everybody's outside. You doing your thing. So look, man.
All out here working.
Positivity is contagious and hard work is contagious. So everybody just show each other love and support, and we'll get to the top, man. You already know.
That's
it's your boy Seek, the ugliest nigga in Queens. Talk about it with Gatica. She's a production girl.
And happy holidays. We're here. It's about to be Christmas. What you want for Christmas?
I just want my son to have a good Christmas.
Oh, that's...
Yeah. I just want my son to have a good Christmas. That's it. That's it.
I was going to be selfish.
What do you want for Christmas?
What don't I want for Christmas? So I'm usually the girl that like doesn't bother and I don't want things and I don't like dudes getting me stuff because then I feel like I owe you something. Okay. But I feel like that hasn't gotten me nowhere in life. You might as well just I'm about to start acting like these girls out here and my Colombian self. Okay, I'm gonna start channeling my inner Colombiana.
Okay, I didn't. Okay, so you're Colombian.
I'm Colombian and Greek.
Okay, I'm Ecuadorian and Dominican.
So we're neighbors.
Yes,
kind of. Well, from the Ecuadorian side.
Yes.
Yeah. But again, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me here. Thank you. I love it.
We outside.
Great spot. You already know. Come on.
We can make moves if you just trust and talk about it if you feeling it. Plus, she from the hood and she rolling the clutch. She do it good. Ain't no way I could rush her. Talk about it.